in these paint.
Welcome to the 51st Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. I said 51st Balloon Fiesta. This is an international event with guests online and in person from around the world and pilots from nearly 20 countries. And 17 teams from 9 countries participating in the Gordon Bennett Coupe Aeronautique. It's the 66th Gordon Bennett, and it takes place right here on Route 66. New Mexico has an official state question. It's red or green. But many New Mexicans have a different answer. What is it? That's right, Christmas. Balloonists love to have fun in the air and show off their skills with things like a splash and dash. And even a competition we call Roadrunner and Coyote. Thanks to our sponsor, Sandia Resort and Casino.
From the hot air balloon capital of the world, this is live coverage of the 51st Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta and the 66th Gordon Bennett Coupe Aeronautique. It's Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. And now, direct from the rooftop studio at Balloon Fiesta Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here are your hosts, Glenn Moyer and Art Lloyd Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. Welcome, whether you're on the park here at Albuquerque or viewing around the world. This is Balloon Fiesta Live. I'm Glenn Moyer, and as always, joined by my partner, Art Lloyd Jr.
Good morning and welcome back, Glenn.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back. Are you ready for number 51?
I think we're ready. We're on. We're going. The drone show is gone. Those of you on the stream got a little taste of that, maybe.
Yeah.
And for those of you tuning in on like channel 27 here on Comcast TV, you got a little taste of it there as well. As first morning, a lot of traffic issues out there this morning, and some people
Yes,
get caught in there. So, but you know what? It is going to be not only a beautiful day today for flying, it looks like it's going to be a great week.
You know, it's an incredible weather forecast, and I'm so thrilled because last year was kind of a downer with all the rain and the storms. And so this year we're going to make up for it. I mean, the weather forecast looks great all week long.
All week long.
A little bit cooler next weekend, but we can deal with that.
Cool is fine.
Cool is good.
Cool is good.
Cool is good.
Let's fly better when it's cooler.
Absolutely.
So absolutely.
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out as we get started this morning to our friends across the pond in the UK. You know, about a week ago, I did a live interview with them all about Balloon Fiesta for a competition they have going on called the Queen's Cup. And they launched this morning.
Okay.
It's a 2-day long-distance competition. Hot air balloons launch, fly as far as they can on a limited load of fuel. They can land, refuel, make a second flight, spend the night, and then fly again the next day, and whoever flies the longest wins. And it's for a very prestigious, huge, big silver cup that is given to all of the different aviation disciplines compete for it on a rotating basis. This year it's balloonists. So good luck over in the Queen's Cup, and especially to our UK pilots who are here.
Exactly, exactly. So that's a hot air distance race.
It is a hot air distance race, yes.
which is actually different than a gas-powered distance race.
Yes.
Which we have the
here.
prestigious Gordon Bennett here. It's the 66th. You may have seen it in the drone show here.
Yep.
So 17 teams from 9 different countries here. This is typically seems to be held in Europe because the Europeans tend to win it.
That's right.
And when you win it, you have the right to host it 2 years after that. Well, Switzerland was supposed to host it this year. Some things weren't coming together for them, so it went out for bid. Balloon Fiesta bid on it, and so Balloon Fiesta is the host of the 66th Gordon Bennett Coupe Aeronautique.
This is not the first time, however, that we've hosted the Gordon Bennett. I think
not.
it was back in the 1990s when we hosted it. That was after, as you said, normally Europeans win the race. That time, David Levin of the United States won the race, and so Albuquerque hosted the Gordon Bennett that year.
5 times we've had it here. We're pleased to have it here as well. So we have a lot of things happening this morning. We actually, before we get off the Gordon Bennett TV is here, and so we're going to be checking in with them here a little bit later this morning and throughout the day. We're doing a joint broadcast with them tonight for the launch of the Gordon Bennett.
Outstanding.
So we're going to have that. Our Dawn Patrol team, I've seen them already starting to inflate out there. And so it's just, it's going to be a great day, and I think we're going to have a whole lot of people out here. And of course, we probably don't need to talk about it yet, but next Saturday there is a total annular eclipse.
There's more.
There is an annular eclipse coming next Saturday.
Yes.
And I saw some of the, the news channels, of course, have been all over Balloon Fiesta, people coming in and how's the airport handling it and all those kinds of things. And one of the people that they said is, well, kind of like, why are you here? And they said, well, we heard there was an eclipse going on, so we planned a trip here. And then we figured out there were balloons coming here. So we've got people coming in this week for balloons. Oh, there's an eclipse. And we have people coming in for an eclipse and saying,
hey, what are all these balloons doing here?
And we're going to do a 72 balloon glow during the totality of that annularity. Yep.
So like a daytime balloon glow. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
Yeah, people say, you're doing a glow during the day? Yeah, but it's going to get a little bit dark here.
Yeah,
so,
reminds me years ago, back in the 80s at the Plano Balloon Festival, which you're now well familiar with, we had a really deep fog set in on like a Saturday morning, and we couldn't fly, so everybody tethered on the field, stood up, inflated, and we ended up doing a fog glow. It was a glow in the fog. It was really quite fun.
Oh, neat, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the eclipse glow. That's going to be unique.
It will be definitely fun to see and to witness. And I should just mention, because people have been wondering, we made special eclipse pins where the Fiesta balloon actually slides across in front of the sun and does some things that way. And I have to tell you, we put them out online and they sold out like in hours. And so we got a reorder, and like, I don't know, quadruple. I made the order way much bigger. Those sold out in about a day. We had inventory here on the field. We're having to limit inventory and sales there because it's that way. But the really good news is that we've made arrangements to get yet another order in based on pre-order. So we're going to start taking pre-orders midweek for the Eclipse pin.
Okay, well, sign me up.
Yeah, so you're going to want to get that. By the way, we released another brand new pin this morning as well. Marvin the Martian flying in with the same thing. You may have caught the Area 51.
I did.
And the AIBF 51 combination there.
Yeah.
So Marvin's spaceship has that same annotation on it. That pin went live an hour and 11 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh.
Online and in the shops over here on the field. We expect that those will be just as popular, if not more popular, than the Eclipse pins.
Yeah, they'll be gone.
They'll be on pre-order starting midweek as well. If we start running out of those as well.
Outstanding.
So some great stuff going on out there for great merchandise with the tie into 51 and Area 51, aliens, and of course there's all this renewed interest in UFOs. They're calling it something different.
Yeah,
you
know, it's a government program. What can you say?
So they got to get more letters and words in there.
Exactly. Yeah, but to us, they'll still be UFOs. But yeah, that's the for some people who maybe, our Balloon Fiesta Live pins have a spaceship hovering over
the top.
Our Balloon Fiesta Live logo, and it's the whole number 51, Area 51.
Right.
It's that kind of thing going on.
All tied together. Well, and our announcer pins have the alien balloon on them.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, as a matter of fact.
So we've picked up and played into the whole marketing thing here of 51 Balloon
Yeah,
Fiesta 51,
yeah.
etc. Yeah. Hard to believe that we're starting our second half century.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking this morning, this is my 34th year here. 34 years ago, we weren't at this field. We were down at the General Mills field,
Right.
is what I call it. And
From
there was
the
no
air.
Balloon Fiesta Live. There
Nope.
was just a PA system.
Right.
And I was up here alone. I mean, Tom Rutherford, who was
Right.
our longtime partner then, was down doing his TV thing, and I was the only announcer. And I was up on the tower basically by myself with a microphone. I had no telephones, no radios, no way to contact anyone, and had to talk for like 3 hours or however long the mass ascension took. We've come a long way, maybe, since then, because now we're well done, Colorado.
So that is cruise control with the Farmers Insurance banner on there. Rod Baca flies that.
Yeah.
And I saw Sean Spiker's gut-wrenching balloon in one of our wide shots. It's kind of the blue and green one. He's made a New Mexico Zia on the side of his balloon, but all the spikes are wrenches.
Oh.
And then there's a skull that's in the center of the Zia.
Okay.
So we'll get another shot of that. There it is right there.
Oh, there
See
it
how
is.
the wrenches?
Oh, yeah. How cool is that?
Yeah. So he calls that gut-wrenching.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I think somebody if anyone is watching from the UK, correct me. Isn't that called a spanner over there? I think a wrench is called a spanner.
Could be.
Maybe that's
I
a
don't know
socket
that.
wrench. I'm not sure. So it might be gut spanning or whatever. We'll find out.
The General Mills banner.
Federation of America. We just had a great championship there just a few months ago. as a matter of
Meridian,
fact.
Mississippi.
Matter of fact, kind of unique. The first time this year, our U.S. national champion, Bruce Wood, and our U.S. women's national champion, and I'm going to forget her name, and my sincere apologies.
Amanda.
Yes.
Broderick? Close to that.
Close to that. But anyway, they are both from Colorado. So Colorado is
I didn't
home
realize that.
to both the U.S. national champion and the U.S. women's national champion hot air balloon pilot this year. So well on you. Well done, Colorado.
So that is cruise control with the Farmers Insurance banner on there. Rod Baca flies that.
Yeah.
And I saw Sean Spiker's gut-wrenching balloon in one of our wide shots. It's kind of the blue and green one. He's made a New Mexico Zia on the side of his balloon, but all the spikes are wrenches.
Oh.
And then there's a skull that's in the center of the Zia.
Okay.
So we'll get another shot of that. There it is right there.
Oh, there
See
it
how the
is.
wrenches
How y'all doing, everybody? This is your boy Bayou Man Gaming.
So he calls that gut.
We are here in Dover, Delaware at the Monster Mile, one of the most legendary racetracks in NASCAR. The weather has gotten a lot better from earlier today. It rained. We had a little fight this morning. It was very risky. Shouldn't have taken it, but we did. Tonight, the winds are a little bit better, but they're still pushy. So pretty much for any pilot that doesn't want to fly tonight in competition, understandable. Now, if you want to come lay your balloon out here, just make sure you stay clear of the, you can lay your balloon around the racetrack, just kind of have it static, just sitting there if y'all want to watch the show. If not, no worries. But pretty much what we're facing at is the direction where the balloons are going to be coming from today. We are going to be headed, the winds right now are pretty gusty. But the two circles in front of what you see, A and B, those are the two targets for tonight. Pretty much the pilots will have to come on in and do a quick touch and go, and then immediately shoot up and find another place to land afterwards, unless they want to fly further. So just a heads up that the winds are gusty. So we might not have a touch and go. We might just measure who came down the closest to it. And that's even if we even get over the target. So, but it's gonna be a challenging event.
Yeah, you got us. Is it the same? Yeah. It looks, that face looks, well, kind of looks a little bit like the captain.
All right. So Gustavo, one of our pilots, said he's choosing not to fly today. I can respect that. So, like I said, I don't know how many balloons going to be flying today. I know I am. I literally flew 100 not winds this morning. That was really, really stupid. So, but in real life, I've flown in worse weather. So, I'm that balloon pilot that does fly in the risky shit. But I will be trying to get as close as I can to this target without running into the building or the stands. So, but like I said, and if you want to fly you a helicopter around or whatever, just kind of get some shots and stuff, feel free to do that. Make sure you if you can, get the pictures or screenshots or videos and tag them into the post that I post, in the comment section so I can see it. That'd be pretty cool. Don't forget to continue to tell people to come join us. We are slowly growing right now, and we are grateful for each and every one of you. With the PS5 people, I usually fly with the developers or some of the developers for Microsoft, and they are working tirelessly on trying to figure it out. I think there's like some legal shit going on that they're trying to overcome. It's not them, it's not the other people. It's just legal shit that they're trying to get over. Because you got two different, companies and platforms and blah blah blah. And it's always some bullshit. But once that is applicable, the whole balloon tribe that we have right now, we're going to double immediately, because we will be able to have everybody from all the consoles on all one time. So, but PS5 players, y'all want to do your own thing, take some pictures, get some videos, comment them, put them in the pictures, put them in the comments and stuff. And so pretty much what we're doing here today is I've already picked my spot that I'm going to take off from. At 8:30 Central Standard Time, we're going to be lifting off from wherever we're at, and we're going to try to make it within these. Now, coming in through this way could happen. You're only going to get really one target, so I guess pick your poison. So this is where the camera's going to be. Might pull it back a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to have the camera. We're going to have a stationary camera here. So when the balloons come in, you'll be able to see them. And so yeah.
And if we got everything we were supposed to, they would be in the Krispy Kreme list. Oh, well.
Yeah, I know. I like to have them in the background. It gives them a little more realism to it, So I'm about to go mute here for a minute. I'm about to go eat some supper, but I will be back about 10 minutes to 8:30 to get ready to get this thing going. And shout out to Gustavo. I respect your decision not to fly. We will be up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have to get back to where. I think it's somewhere in New Jersey. I'm not sure. We're gonna figure it out. So, anyway, it's your boy Bayou Man Gaming. It's 8 o'clock Central Time right now. I'll be back in about 20, and hope to see some balloons up in the air flying with me today. I'll be back.
J.D. Dyer is the pilot. Let me learn how to read. Yeah, J.D. Dyer is the pilot, second year here, and the balloons home is in Saran, Carmarthenshire, United Arab Emirates. Okay, King and Country, Flying for Heroes, otherwise known as Team Great Britain, right there. I was looking to see if my friend Debbie Scholes, who was part of the she and her husband Mike
part of the
attempt over on the Atlantic, and they're participating in the Gordon Bennett, so it would make sense they wouldn't be out here this morning now that my brain is halfway engaged.
Well, they moved their next briefing up to 10 o'clock. It was originally scheduled for 11, so 10 o'clock. Even my friends Barbara and Peter, Fricky and Cuneo, they were going to come stand their balloon up this morning, not fly, because they have to get back and get ready for their flight tonight. They decided to not even come out for the inflation this morning.
Makes sense. That'd be getting some rest. Yeah.
Because the plan is for them to launch out of here starting about 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
And then, then it's like the next 3 days.
Are we going to have that? Are we going to simulcast with Gordon Bennett TV, or are we going to do our own thing and they're doing their thing?
It's really kind of a joint effort.
Okay.
So it's basically all of us simulcast.
Yeah.
So we'll bring Regan over here to the field. We'll put him down on there. We'll be up here on the roof, and so he'll be down there in with the balloons, and we'll just go back and forth with him.
I was just going to say, I'm a wee bit jealous that Regan's here for the first time, and he's got a nice studio over indoors in the museum where it's warm, and we're up here on the roof.
You know what? You can't see anything from there.
Well, now that okay.
You can't see anything.
That's true.
He's having to watch our feed.
Okay.
To see what's going on.
All right. Well, then I don't feel so bad.
Yeah. So
yeah. Well, hopefully Regan will come up here and join us at some point this week.
I think he will. In fact, we talked last night. Got to spend some time with him yesterday.
Oh, good.
And so he should be over here because now we'll check back with him at the end of our show.
Yeah.
And then they will do their own show without us about 1 o'clock today, Mountain Time.
Okay.
And then we'll be back on. Still waiting to hear from that 10 o'clock briefing if everything's still good to go. But our game plan for tonight for Gordon Bennett is to turn on a live video stream a couple of hours before things happen. And then if they stick with that 6 o'clock launch, we'll be back on the air at 5 o'clock New Mexico time, Mountain Time, which is just in time for our fast tracks jump. So they'll jump, and then we'll be right into the balloons. Both the balloons should all be inflated by that time, but again, you will have been watching the inflation without our commentary ahead of that.
So we're on live at 5 tonight?
We'll be live at 5 tonight.
I need to be back here at 5 tonight.
Yes, because we're going to be live on the air at 5. So
be
here before that.
Well,
we normally do 6.
We normally do 6. That's why I'm asking. I just want to make sure.
No, we normally, yes.
You're the boss now. I'm just making sure that I'm
we normally do 6
in on time.
We normally do 6, but the launches should start about 6.
Okay.
And so we want to get some opportunity to hear from the pilots and crew before they get out of here. So we'll just go start our commentary live at 5 tonight. Okay. And like I said, we'll have a camera video stream up before that. That is all contingent on the fact that the 10 o'clock briefing says we're still going at 6. If we don't go at 6, then they probably won't go till like 11 tonight. But they will. Everybody's telling me they will go tonight.
Okay. So we're still going at 5,
unless they delay early the launch till later. Because if they don't start putting gas into the balloon until 8 o'clock at night, there's no sense for us to be on live at 5.
Okay. So how am I going to know if I have to be here at 5 o'clock or be here at 6 o'clock?
Well, hopefully shortly after we're off the air, I will know.
Okay.
I will know. If you see a live camera feed on at 3 o'clock, get your butt over here.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to keep the boss happy. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Hey, we do have a box this morning, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. If you look high overhead, Dawn Patrol is hanging out right above us. They literally are right above, right above our location here on the rooftop studio, as is the moon. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And and so they went out a little bit. They didn't go far beyond us, I don't think, this morning, but they climbed up. So we do have
really slow coming back.
Yeah. So
in
all
fact,
of that,
a lot of them were stopped.
Yeah, a lot of that talk about, it looks windy. I don't know where they came
I don't know where they came from.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they literally are.
Well, it was. Yeah.
Balloons can't hover, but they're coming pretty close.
We had a pretty good windstorm come through overnight.
We did.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
late yesterday evening, and it went till about midnight or so.
Yeah, I think I got a weather advisory that it was going to end like at 3 a.m. And I know at the hotel, I was sitting there, you could hear outside the window, and I thought, wow, this is weird for Albuquerque, but we don't have that problem this morning.
Nope.
So no wind.
Nope. I talked with our weather guy yesterday morning, and he said it's going to get really windy tonight, meaning last night.
Right.
And then he says, but the morning's going to be great. Here we are.
Here we are.
So Reb is asking from, where was Reb from? I forgot. Doesn't say. He's asking how many balloons do we expect? We have about 550 balloons registered here. We've already told you that we know of a couple that won't go up today, just because they're going to be flying their gas balloon tonight. But basically, the green flag is or will be up. I think we said it's already up. Pilots have been given the okay to go start making the preparations. We have the Dawn Patrol in the sky. Krispy Kreme is on the ground. And actually, our balloons of the day are starting to inflate over by the Main Street stage. In fact, there you see them right on the left.
That's right.
Fiesta Gold, that's the one with the turquoise, because that was the balloon made here for the 50th.
Last year.
And then the one next to it, the Spirit of Fiesta. And so Judy Nakamura, the president of the board of directors, and there's the tops. So the one on the left with the Zia is the original Fiesta balloon, and that is a silhouette of Sid, the statue that's out by his building. So sitting on the side of the basket with his hand up waving.
Yep.
That was a typical pose of Sid. That is the statue, and he's in the silhouette at the top of the balloon.
What's really cool is when you're in the balloon, you look up to the top, and it's as if Sid is waving down at you.
Yeah,
very symbolic.
And then right behind them is the brand new ExxonMobil balloon.
Oh.
Yeah, so Tristan McLean is flying that again this year, but they built a special balloon just for ExxonMobil. It was unveiled here on June 21st, the longest day of the year.
Awesome.
And So nice, very colorful balloon. And so, of course, ExxonMobil powers Balloon Fiesta Live and the entire Balloon Fiesta.
Speaking of number of balloons, we have, what, 107 special shapes is the number I've heard tossed around, thereabouts?
Yeah, I cheat and I say, somewhere around 100.
Yeah.
But
okay.
yeah, it's on the north side of 100.
I heard 107, but
Yep.
Who's counting?
110, 107,
As
108.
always, there are some old familiar faces amongst the special shapes. Arabelle the Cow is here, Smokey Bear is here, but we also have a lot of new shapes that we're going to have some fun with. In fact, our good friends Doug and Patty Grimes have a new one called, I think, the Seabed, and it's a beautiful underwater representation of the seabed that's printed onto balloon fabric, but it has a three-dimensional turtle and a three-dimensional dolphin jumping over the top. And I was talking with Patty yesterday and told her they don't have a name yet for the dolphin and the turtle, so we're going to kind of get that going for them and encourage our listeners and viewers to suggest a name for the turtle or the dolphin. But we'll wait till we see the balloon at some point this week and kind of get that going, but we're going to have some fun with that. Battle Creek, Michigan, checking in. Canyon Lake, Texas. Dayton, Ohio. Seekonk, Massachusetts. Holland, Michigan. New Jersey. Ashland, Wisconsin. Cincinnati, Ohio. Folks just from all around Florida. Somebody from the Space Coast said hello a moment ago. Madisonville, Louisiana, a little closer to my patch of the woods. West Cliff, Colorado.
Angela Madden is checking in here. She's the new chairwoman of the Hot Air Jubilee in Jackson. And so she's online watching us as well.
They are a host of the VFA Women's National Championship.
Yep.
Here's a name that I can't
do it
pronounce.
again this next year.
Yeah, next 2 years. I can't pronounce, but they're saying hello from Anhui Province in China. Glad to see you guys worldwide. Great to have you watching us. Thank you for tuning in. Nebraska checking in. Pauline Baker. Hi, Pauline. She is a dear friend from Ireland who can't be here with us this year, but saying hello to them. Good to have her checking in. Let's see. South Central Wisconsin. Wayne O'Shields. Hey, Wayne. Haven't seen him in a few years. We used to bump into each other for years and years and years at the Freedom Weekend Aloft event, sometimes known as Freedom Weekend Afloat, over in South Carolina back in the day. Is it Rock Gee? Rach? Oh, that's probably Rach for Rachel. Rach Gee from the UK. And said, here we go. I told you how sharp our audience was. Yes, that's a spanner. Thank you for streaming for us again. You're welcome, Rach, and thank you for that information. So so that's gut spanning. Along with being gut wrenching, it's gut spanning as a spanner.
I've got the Netherlands over here, Indiana, Maine, Medway, Maine, Chicago, Edison, Ohio, San Diego, New England, Oklahoma City, Kentucky. When is the first drawing for the Balloon Fiesta license plate? Probably at the end of the show.
Yeah,
I just need to do that.
Get in on that. Pauline Baker, she and Malcolm White both saying hello. Going to miss you all this year. We miss the two of you as well. Luck of the Irish and all of that to you guys over there in the Emerald Isle, and hopefully we'll see you soon. They just wrapped up the Irish National Championships. You know, that's one of my, I don't have a lot of regrets in this business, but a few years ago, Pauline was kind enough to invite me over to the Irish National Championships. They happened the weekend right after Sky Safari in Longleat. So the plan was I was going to go to Longleat, do Sky Safari, then hop across the little body of water there. Is that the Irish Sea, maybe? And then spend a week in Ireland with them at the Irish National Championships. And then COVID hit, and that put an end to that. So I just saw they just wrapped up the Irish National Championships, I think, last week. So already talking with Pauline about, well, maybe we could make that trip happen next year. I'd still like to get over and do that. I got to spend a day with Pauline and Malcolm just a few years ago, back in 2019. I was over in Northern Ireland and hopped down to the Republic of Ireland for a day.
There's a shot of our rookie. We see his
there's
back.
the rookie.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, that's Paul Smith, former executive director of the entire balloon fiesta, retired after 26 years, and now he's getting a chance to actually fly.
Kind of old for a rookie, isn't he?
He might be our oldest rookie.
Oh goodness!
Yeah, he might be.
I'm glad Fall's getting to have some fun finding. He deserves it.
Yeah. So
Greg Levatis.
he looks a whole lot more relaxed these days too.
Greg Levatis says the cat balloon is a New York balloon. Thanks, Greg.
Yep.
And by the way, don't forget you owe me a story. He's working on a story on the 50th anniversary of the Adirondacks balloon event, which was wrapped up not long ago.
And there's your cat balloon.
Yeah, there's our cat balloon. I'm gonna
get that name in my head.
Well, I'm just gonna name it Ranger for back when we
does not look like Ranger.
I know it's the wrong color. When we did the balloon fiesta back during the pandemic, remember that's when Ranger would hop into my lap while we were on live,
right?
And became something of a star in his own right. So yeah, to me that's just Ranger. The fast track guys are checking in with us. They're
Just
here.
fun cat. We're gonna get that in my brain.
Yeah.
Yep. So yep. Good to have the fast tracks guys back. They'll be jumping with the flags at 5 o'clock with their pyrotechnics at 7:30.
And we'll either be live at 5 o'clock or we won't be.
And if we're not live, we'll record it and bring it back and play it back for you.
Larry Stevens says Glenn mentioned his cats, so get your bingo cards ready. Some of you may remember a few years ago, Andrew Holly started and created a bingo card with a number of, I guess I should go ahead and mention I didn't get to go to Scotland this year when I was over for Longleat, so there's another thing you can check off on your bingo card. So yeah, those of you that are familiar with what that's all about, get your bingo cards ready. By the way, Andrew will be flying, normally he's flying, there's the green flag. Normally Andrew is flying Tall Steve or one of the Penguins. And
usually tall,
and he's good at buzzing the tower. We had a comment on Facebook yesterday. I was reminding him to stay 75 feet above the rooftop studio, and he responded, "Ish." But then also said he'll be flying Duma this morning, which is the cheetah balloon, as opposed to Tall Steve this morning.
Interesting.
So, well,
I think I had him down.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bayou Man Gaming.
He and Toby Brown.
Hold on.
And I guess Toby.
So pretty much, we'll be getting ready to take off once the national anthem is sung. Our pilots' goals are to do a touch and go inside one of these circles. The challenge is the winds are a little pushy today, so we might have to measure who can get to the lowest of the target, because we don't want no accidents with them running into the stands or the mechanic shop down here. So I'm gonna have my little camera here for y'all so you can see it in action, and in the meantime I'm gonna get ready on my side. Well, that's a good way to start something. It's down there. It's crazy. Yeah, if our pilots aren't comfortable with flying, it's fine. I'm not gonna hold nobody. I get it. Me, I'm a crazy pilot. I'm a fly. That's just who I am. So we're getting ready to have the national anthem, and then once the national anthem hits, we will take off and try to hit one of them targets. But as right now, the winds are coming from the northwest about 26 to 32 knots. So we're gonna have an interesting competition tonight. So hold on to your shoes, because we're about to be we're gonna be on the tear for sure. So all right, so I'm gonna kind of go silent until we get the national anthem, and then we'll take off. And good luck, everybody, and be safe. If you think you're about to crash into the building, you don't have to touch and go. Whoever gets to the lowest, obviously, wins for fun. The real competition with maybe some like gift gift prizes and shit will be during the Albuquerque thing. So.
B-movie actor. The story is that they went to a local market and cut their tongue stock, wrapped a bandana all around their head, and put fruit on their head. Those are the pictures I want to find.
Those would be great.
That's a cover of Ballooning magazine. One of these days, if I ever find those.
And you know, when you're actually putting the balloon up, you realize how big
It really is.
that
Yeah.
grape is 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the banana is like about 4 foot tall, but you know, it
banana's a
just
ski
goes
lift.
on. Yeah,
Ski jump rather.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the big joke is that because there's a banana when the balloon's on its side, there's a banana on the bottom. And the top one's no worries. The one on the bottom, if you don't get the ports open before that gets to the ground, you're almost putting the balloon back up again to be able to get underneath there.
That's crazy. I gotta get
Yeah, it's like, get the banana, deflate the banana as it's coming down.
Somebody was asking, is Brad T-Meyer doing the weather again this year? I
He
believe
is.
Brad is.
He
doing
is.
this. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be talking to him at some point during the year, during the week.
Yep.
During the week.
Brad is back. Henry Rosenbaum is back as our
Yes.
balloon meister.
Yep.
Peg Bilson is our assistant balloon meister. And
Brother
Brad's doing the
Brazil
weather.
balloon.
Tom Bueno's the chief of safety.
I just had to
Of course,
get
Sam
my,
Parks is now the new
balloon.
executive
I was just
director.
about to say, you were talking about Paul having retired. Sam Parks is now the new. Okay, wait a minute. He's
Yeah,
taking
glasses
pictures.
off. The photographer's here.
Cheaters off. I was just about to say, we better not come to us live because we both had our cheaters on. Showing our age. We don't want that. But yeah, with the retirement of Paul from the executive director, Sam Parks moved up into that position.
Exactly.
And so now we also have a new event director.
Jennifer Garcia.
Jennifer moved into that position.
And
So-
Taylor Caldwell has moved into the pilot coordinator
Right.
spot.
So a bit of a management updating.
Everybody,
as it were.
they had a lot of promotions.
Yeah, yeah.
Not for me,
Not
but
for
everybody.
us.
But everybody else.
Everybody
got
got else got a raise and got a promotion. What's going on?
Oh, here comes Craig Kennedy and the Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A
balloon right
balloon.
over the top of us
Absolutely.
here. Yeah.
Got any nuggets up there you can share?
So now look at the speed that's picked up right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, just a little bit of
So there's
motion there.
that'll like be good. Get up quickly out of there. Good morning, Craig. Hey, Craig. So yeah, but now Tim Taylor high up in the red, white, blue balloon.
So we got Alan in there. We got Air Sick.
Drop down.
All right.
That's
Welcome,
that
welcome,
whole
y'all.
Different altitudes, different speeds, different directions.
But that's exactly what
This
you
is
want
gonna
today with the box,
be-
because
hold
we
on,
want the
turn it
lower
down. We're
balloons
about
to
to
be able
go-
to launch and clear
Get
the
outta
field.
here.
The anthem's
Get
about
outta
to
here
happen
so
here in a
the
second.
lower balloons can launch.
So pretty much, if y'all joining late, these are your targets, A and B. The goal is actually do a quick touch and go, but with the winds blowing, probably it's best to see who can get the lowest, just to be safe, unless you want to crash into a mechanic shop or the bleachers. So, but your best bet, if y'all can come in this way, y'all gonna have to get low to the ground and immediately burn, baby, burn once you get to these targets, because that wind is gonna push. And this is a bowl, so the wind actually might kind of suck you into a pendulum for a minute, so be very careful. But this is those are your targets. We're gonna have a stationary camera over here.
Of course, Dawn Patrol.
And yeah, so good luck everybody. Once the national anthem's over with, everybody will have the green light to make their way to the targets. So yeah, be safe, guys. Thank y'all for joining, and let's go get it. In about 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. So I think we have another person or two coming in.
It's about 45 minutes from the official sunrise until the entire field is covered in sun.
Uh-oh. Oh, my stuff crashed. Hold on.
And of course, it's even later.
Of course
than
it
that when
would.
the sun finally gets to us because we're on the far side of the building
Bro.
here. Right. And so we have an extra barrier
Bro.
between us and the sunlight. Hey, a shout out to Pat Wiseman. We might have to send him a Balloon Fiesta Live license plate. He says, "Good morning from Greendale, Wisconsin. The two
Dude,
of you
what?
are a dynamic duo." Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really
Dude,
enjoy
what?
your commentary. Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, that
Put
shit
your
just
name
really
in the,
happened.
giveaway.
Yeah, put your might get a Balloon Fiesta live.
Wow, bro.
Should mention that ALBUQUERQUE at the sign store.
Hey, regardless, I mean, hold on, man. This is crazy, dude.
Al and all of his team over at the
That's
sign
crazy.
store actually produce probably 99.9% of the signs and banners that
Well,
you
look,
see here at
y'all can take off once the anthem is done.
Yep.
I'll just get back into it when I can get back into it here in a minute.
Appreciate their support.
And these are not flimsy cardboard things,
No,
folks.
no.
These are
Yeah, they're metal.
nice hard.
Oh, man.
You can
Technology
mount
sucks.
this as a front license plate if
Be
you're in a
honest.
state that doesn't use one.
I should be back here shortly. Hopefully, it don't take this long.
And it will
Got
last.
5 minutes.
I think so. I think so.
I think that's great.
So, this is another one of the little things that
Look forward to putting that on my car at some point this week. Actually, what I'll do is I'll have our.
I've noticed a couple of my other balloon simmers said their stuff's been crashing on them. Microsoft do better.
we keep Greg doing that stuff.
Speaking of working and executive type folks.
Yeah, welcome to all the new pilots.
Joined us.
We are the balloon tribe of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
This is really nice what you guys. We haven't talked about this yet, but
We are on a goal to tour every state in America until we get to the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta in real time. And by then we will have hopefully enough push. We can do a little charity and maybe have a couple little rewards for the pilots in competition days and stuff like that. So just some fun stuff, and you know, $15, $20, just something, whatever. But just to kind of make it a little more fun. So
we've always had the best view of the house here on the rooftop. Anyway,
the 2 circles are on the far side of the racetrack.
Any word on how far we are from the anthem? We should be getting close, right? I think we delayed things.
Delayed till 7:15, which is about 5 more minutes to go.
Okay, all right.
Part of that is for some traffic issues and trying to get people on the field and everybody in the right place.
Yeah, as much as I hated that 3 o'clock alarm call this morning, I knew it was.
I gotta
best
find
on
the damn
day
place.
one to get up and get here early. I was actually in the gate just right at about.
Where's the
4 o'clock.
airport at, man?
I think I parked up back at the stage about 4:05, 4:06.
You know,
I've always been frightened that I would get caught in.
Bro, I
traffic,
can't find the damn
especially
racetrack
when
all of a
I was
sudden.
Up here by myself.
Yeah.
And I was always panicked that, you know, what happens if I get caught in traffic and I can't get there. So I've always left early, just in case.
Bro.
So we had a few extra things to get done this morning, first morning, so we came a little bit earlier. We were actually here before 4 o'clock, but coming across.
Where's the stinking
slow
racetrack?
Side of town, if you will, at 3:45, there was a whole lot of traffic. Now,
Bruh,
many of them
come
going out to
on.
the park and ride places.
All right,
but,
there's that.
Yeah, a whole lot of people coming in, and
Okay.
things filled up quickly. So.
Well, I was coming up Alameda from Second, and
Lord, dude.
already was just as soon as you made the left turn. On the Alameda, east on Alameda, you were almost in backed up traffic. They opened up the lane yet for the pilots and the sponsors lane, that extra lane that left. So there was already 2 lanes backed up traffic. So I'm sure it's still, if you get in, it's our best advice that
I can get my bearings around here. Come on, man. What is going on with this game, dude? Lord.
And another new thing for us this year, we're going to go down to our stage announcer on the PA, Mr. Bill Royal. Bill, take it away.
Thank you so much, Ken. We are here on the main stage. We are about to see a couple of amazing things. One is going to be Chili Flight, which will be coming in from the north. Look for the red and green lights and look for their smoke trails. We're going to be having the Fiesta balloons going up in just a moment. Still waiting for for the exact timing for everything to come together.
Oh, look, no. All of a sudden, my bandwidth is low. I swear to
Just a
God.
moment.
Probably some bullshit.
Crowd is getting ready. Cliff is hyping the crowd by the Fiesta balloons. Remember to look for chili flight from the north coming in, and they'll do a flyover from the east after that. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, to sing our national anthem, the Enchanted Mesa Show Choir.
I'm about to show you right now the targets. So y'all gonna come in this way, y'all gonna fly in this way, right? And there's 2 circles over here. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody.
And with that, we are officially underway at the 51st Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, powered by Exxon.
It's the view from above, and what we had from down here. And our balloons of the day carrying away our nation's colors, and Exxon Mobil away with the state of
Can't see
Mexico
Valdez.
flag as well.
Where you at, my boy?
Mayor
There
Tim
we go.
Keller
Beautiful.
is in the 50 balloon, the one
Good
with
luck,
the turquoise,
everyone.
and the Chief Administrator Officer of Albuquerque, Lawrence Royale, is in the other one. Judy turquoise. I believe that's Ray Bear flying the other Fiesta balloon. And with that, our launch directors have been so the first ones we'll probably see up is the Krispy Kreme row out of the center, since they've been standing up, but they're already standing balloons up here at the south end. And what we should be seeing are ride balloons from Rainbow Riders sitting up in the middle of the field. The way we do these mass ascensions is a wave system. We start
got 1,
about
2,
mid-field and at the
3,
south
4,
end.
so there's
And
5 of
we
us
do
right
something
now.
called a 3-row rule. So we put the first row and stand up, and the second row should be standing up behind them. And so you look 3 rows ahead of yourself and kind of follow what they're doing.
Yes.
So there just is literally a wave of balloons all the way from setup to cold to hot inflations to liftoff, and we work that through both ends of the field at the same time. And there goes
Alright,
the,
got
one of
Alan
the
B
first ones
going
from
up.
our Krispy Kreme
Yep.
Got
up
Air
as
Sick.
well.
That is Team
Got
Great
Chips.
Britain that we talked about a little bit
Got
earlier.
Valdez.
Judy Dyer flying the balloon.
And for those of you on the field, here comes the chili flight. Back over the west.
High overhead with a starburst formation as they break ranks, each going to a different point of the compass. and trailing smoke.
How the winds up there so far? Y'all good?
Great job by Chile Flight Express.
Absolutely.
Volunteer group of pilots built their planes, and they
Y'all
do a lot
disappearing
of
on me.
flyovers here in town. They've been coming to Balloon Fiesta for a number of years again. We will see them again next Saturday.
Listen to the crowd.
Well, look at it.
Oh.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a hot and heavy fast launch here for us. I think we're going to get bumped. Everybody's anxious to be back in the sky.
You and I were talking yesterday about one of my favorites. Jacques and Kirk built back in the day.
Yes.
The Team Great Britain balloon is flying the Welsh flag off the side of the crown line there. The flag is bottom half green, top half white, and then a big red flag. That brings to mind that on Wednesday, as always, we'll have our Flight of the Nations. We have here. We'll be seeing some of those
so we
balloons
got
this morning. I think
5 participants today.
Inflating just here
Not
toward
bad.
the front row with us.
Especially with the winds and the
we'll
weather.
be saluting our international pilots later in the week for our
If y'all see who nobody is.
Flight of the Nations.
Flight of the Nations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have our international pilots here with us.
And I'm off.
Always, but seeing the Welsh flag made me think about that. Always been one of my favorite flags.
So coming over, here's the Eric Greenwood and the Enchanted New Mexico
Yeah.
balloon. He's changed the name slightly, but you can now see that pinpoint
The
on the map a
pinpoint,
little
right.
bit different. Yeah.
You're right. It's not right in the spot for Albuquerque.
Turn
It's a little
around.
south of us. And there's a house. See that in the pinpoint?
Yeah, there is.
There's a little frame.
There's a house in the map
There's a
pin,
silhouette
yeah.
of the house in the map pin. Maybe that's where he lives? Could that be it?
If you're watching us on Facebook, take a second, move over to the YouTube feed, subscribe, then you can run right back to the Facebook page. Be sure and share it off your Facebook page. We'd certainly like to spread the word about Balloon Fiesta and Balloon Fiesta Live. There's Cynthia Seal, aliens in the background, Lindy with the sunglasses. Lindy's one of those balloons that will be flown by 3 or 4 different pilots. And you actually have a racer coming in on the other side.
Yes, we do. That's banner number 20 that's going to start to make their first drop of their double drop here. As you mentioned, there's an X in the middle of the 2 triangles, and there's 2 sets on both sides.
In the checkerboard racer is Sean Rea.
From the middle of the X.
Yeah, the
is going
winds
to
are a
be
lot
there.
better than they were today. Yeah.
So Sean Rea is flying
I
the
flew
racer,
100
the
knots, bro.
checkerboard
That's
racer.
insane. I
Now,
screenshotted it.
are the hesitation wall X's, are those north or south of the scoring area, Ted?
Now, if any pilots feel like they want to fly and they think they can handle it, that's you got till 9:30 Central Standard Time.
So there's actually 2 different
But you must take out
tasks
3 miles
there
away from the
today.
speedway.
There are 3 X's called the hesitation waltz. Pilots can throw a marker on
Still
any
yet to see the
one of
balloons.
those, and the scores will be, they'll be all added. It's all part of the same task. And then there's a set of triangles that are out there, and the idea is to throw your marker in a marker in each of the triangles, and you want to be in the tip that is the farthest away. So it's a
short.
maximum
Hold on.
distance task today.
Like, why do I feel short in this?
So Art, I got it.
Yes, sir.
The first drop from banner 20 was this orange drop right down over here. You can see it, kind of about the middle of the triangle, and he's maneuvering now to, it's actually threw it earlier right in the middle of those 2 section markers. So he's not the furthest away, but he's about the middle of both of those triangles for the first drop of this competition.
Sean Rea, always a great competitor.
And that's what I try. You know, if you're a balloon pilot or enthusiast, you know that the skills of this is it takes some skills to find the winds and see where they're going, and it's not easy, man. So that's the whole fun about it, you know.
Coming at you as well. So the idea here is I'm going to try and spot them by colors, and when Ted can spot a banner number,
Yeah, I'm riding about 200 altitude at northwest wind at 8 knots. But like when you go higher, it goes more left. If you go down, it goes more right. So that's one thing I learned. But if you go too high, it's going to pull you way to the left. Then you have your gust that's going to obviously come through.
I'm not sure why you'd want to listen, and when I do talk to him, sometimes he doesn't listen. So.
And then, like I said, if you pass up the racetrack, you can fly again and try to come in again, but you must land the balloon. Can't just, restart. That's no. You have to land a balloon, and then you have to make sure that you're at the target before 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern Time, and so on.
Down here on the very south end, the red spiral with the
I saw Joe the Man somewhere.
Be Mark Sullivan in code red. I see the red and white one with the checkerboards going around and the arrows. That's going to be Natasha Stenke.
He's 34,000 feet.
And her Wonder Woman balloon.
61. Neil's going for his second drop, very so slowly.
I mean, definitely not the biggest we've had, but I mean, we're going to try it. I'm thinking about every shit. I don't know, Wednesdays and Sundays, we have like, I don't know, we'll just figure it out.
And live out on the field with all the spectators
nope, still no balloons yet.
watching from the east side of the field.
The basket of Neil in his 061. For those of you on the field, that's the yellow verticals with the alternating blue and orange
20 gram.
colors. Bill Jackson, the president of the board of directors of the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta this year. And right down to the ground, touch the ground. There's the toss.
And he threw it, but he didn't make the triangle.
Oh no. And remember on the minute X. You actually have to hit both triangles in one set.
West side of the field.
There's a throw into a triangle.
I see you up there somewhere, Joe. Chips, I catch what you drifting, bro. I catch what you drifting up there.
Trying to follow the same track with the New Mexico beef balloon. And let's watch him come down. It's that black balloon with the white. Obviously the word beef right in the middle of it.
Whoa.
It was amazing. Like no one over the target, and then all of a sudden you've got about 20 that are all coming in on you. We see Trent now. This is going to.
I mean, I was going to say like do a touch and go. Like actually wherever your basket touches. So I mean, if you can't make the actual target, touch it before, But the best you can do is to get as close as you can to it without touching. That's fine too. It's all scored.
Which is that old saying, maybe the
Uh oh, we got 2 balloons in view.
Here's Natasha's first throw right here. He's just hovering right over the top. Venting again.
We're watching Natasha navigate as well. She's actually looks like she's going to go back up. And on the other hand, put in his enchantment balloon.
There's Trent coming right to the deck, and watch this arc. He's going to drop it. It looks like right on the tip of the South Triangle. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Nice drop.
Very nice, Trent. Very nice. Now he's got to get the other one.
Now Trenton's got to go north and hit that other triangle, and he's trying to hit it. But let me tell you, this is beyond light and variable, Mark, at this point.
Yeah, it's from our view down here, it's like they're not even moving.
And yes, and he made it into the triangle.
Good deal. So again, they'll measure those back to a measuring point between the triangles and the greatest distance is
Bart, here's Mr. Greenwood coming.
Yeah, these winds are very shifty down here.
How close we can get down over here.
All right, so our first competitor, we have Air Sick Ron Dog. He's actually, I guess he's a new one here. We got a new pilot with us today. Everybody give him some love. Welcome, Ron Dog. Welcome, welcome.
I'm thinking that Trenton's probably thinking he should have held that marker because he's almost down the triangle. And you can watch.
I'm just testing the winds right now, man. These winds are very tricky.
The orange marker that must be thrown at this target in his mouth while he's venting.
Like this is, it's taking a lot of up and down and burning and crown line pulling and insane.
Gave a little too much on that one.
All right, we got no one popping in view.
Remember, he cannot touch the ground, so now he's burning again. So he does not. That right in there. Oh, he's drifting a little bit more west, so he may go back up and try and work it again.
While we continue to watch Eric,
Exactly what he's going to do.
while we're watching Eric, I'm also seeing Jared Trainer come in
No,
from the
don't wanna do
south
that.
end. That's the blue and red spirals with the gold and the black. Jared is the one who won the
All
Silver
right.
Memorial
Let's see
Pass
what we got.
yesterday, dropping his marker into the boat.
We got Ron Dog coming on in. Good luck, buddy. Seems to be pretty good on the line here.
You know,
Yeah,
yesterday,
first
you kinda
one
got
coming in.
pass on the target and you came through.
Well,
Now
I'm
it
coming
looks
right back,
like
brother.
once
Coming
you get
right
into the
back.
target area, you can just for those who are coming here, be able to get close.
Right back too. Oh shit, hold on. All right. Yeah, that's a nice little shot.
Above me and Mr. Eric Greenwood, and it looks like banner 078 is going for a score here on the Eastern Double Diamonds.
The purple spiral with the yellows added to it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got you.
As well as Sean Spiker, he's right over here going to make
All
a
right.
throw on the
So I
Eastern.
mean, even if you touch anywhere inside in the stadium or the racetrack, you get points. I mean, the closest you get, it's just whoever can get the closest. So as long as you touch inside, you get pretty much you get scored. So no, technically, the whole field's a scoring. It's just the further you go, the less you get, obviously.
Lighter shade of purple one has been hanging in the target area for almost the
All right, we got Ron Dog coming on in. Welcome. He's new to the balloon tribe. Hopefully we see him a lot more. All right. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if he can save it and maybe coast his way around here. Oh, he's dropping pretty fast. Oh. All right, so he's marked right here.
Sean out here and got punched, I believe, is the balloon. He's not
So yeah, if you when you first, that's it. So that's him right there in that little patch.
again, 180
Hey, it was a good try, brother.
Yeah.
good try, man.
On the deck, right within the first, drifting to the east, right over to the edge of where all those balloons are. But then I look at balloons that are about 200 feet. They seem to be moving more to the southwest. But if you can get to the target area, play around. Pat Irwin has our balloon camera. He is in the air. Pat will be working his way to the target area with our Balloon Fiesta Live balloon cam. So we're taking a quick look. Pat attempts to get here. We'll be watching for him. Hopefully he'll get into the target area.
There's a nice throw from Banner 178, Art, right the furthest north part of the triangle. Again, the goal here is to throw the furthest on each end of where the triangle tips at the top. So a great deal from Banner 178. And don't worry, he's not going to touch the ground. He'll be able to get enough air to stop that descent before that happens. And on cue right there.
All right, next we have Joe Chips.
So I believe you're talking about
He's coming on next. I guess Ron Dawes is going to give another shot.
That is correct.
That's it's all fun and practice until we get to Albuquerque. Albuquerque is going to be the real deal, guys.
Yellow kind of squares 84 mark. Peg was in the yellow.
Oh no, Valdez! Ah, yeah.
And 84.
Another balloon down.
The checkerboard type balloon that you see, that's Stephanie Vaughn. I've got that snowflake balloon that we talked about earlier, basically coming down right over the top of the rooftop studio way down here at the south end of the field. Hoping to catch the wind back to the north to get back into the area. Off from the southeast, I see the Xfinity Rewards balloon. Looks like he's trying to come in from the southeast. So they're going to come at you from almost every direction, potentially, today, Ted.
They are. I can tell Mr. Greenwood, if you don't succeed, try again. He was not able to get over to the targets on the west side of the field.
All right,
He's
Joe.
now looking at the east double drop. Right next to the Fidelity balloon, and in the meantime, Natasha Stakey has worked her way over the top of all of them, and looks like she's going to make an attempt to come into the same targeted area.
What you got, Joe? What you got?
Looking at 105.
I think I'm going to miss it.
At least it looked like 105, the banner that we saw. Flying a different envelope.
I think I'm going to miss it. No. Oh, fuck's sakes.
There was his throw.
All right, where you at?
Looks like he may have made it in. It's 205. That's what we're looking at.
You got to touch the ground.
205 is Larry Cohen.
He said, I'm going to try again, huh?
Getting closer
But
to
yeah,
the
once you
field.
touch your score, that's it. All right.
It appears
About to crash. Apparently, I'm just going to miss the whole damn thing. I thought there was a wind that was going to take me directly back that way, but apparently I missed it.
Followed by, again, Mr. Eric Greenwood. Again, he didn't make it to the western targets, so he said, I'll go by the eastern targets.
I don't know how
You're going to see it live.
I got a whole different fucking track from everybody
the
else.
yellow balloon with the yellow balloon with the red silhouette of New Mexico.
Yep.
This is the second envelope. His first one was Enchantment. This is called it.
Oh, and he got it right on the tip of the southern triangle inside the scoring area.
You make two throws like that, you'll be at the top.
Northern tip.
Yep, two throws like that. That'll
Great
put you.
throw, Aaron.
Yeah, that'll put you at the top.
Well, I missed that completely, y'all. Completely. The wind's actually pretty decent.
Keep watching for Natasha to drop back.
But yeah,
She's doing the
this thing took me way the fuck. Somewhere else. No, I'm gonna find clouds even going faster up north and going a whole different direction.
In the ropes. Here it comes. And right in the middle of the triangle.
Yeah, I didn't do too good today.
On Balloon Fiesta Live, he's not going to he'll have a little bit of trouble living that one down. But with a good score, anything works.
Absolutely.
And how they point away from each
I wonder they got a south wind up there. I'm overburning like a mofo. Holy crap.
Tips. One marker in each.
Oh yeah, now I get the whole left turn.
The greatest distance is going to. We're looking at 030. That's Bill Dobbs from Utah. That is the kind of looks like flame going up into the sky, coming at you from the north. Ted.
Yes. Well, it's kind of a lull right now, Art, out here, believe it or not. I'm saying that, although we do, it looks to me like have Marissa.
Let's see, we got Valdez coming in.
Banner 127. Looks like they're going to go.
My guy's completely gone. He's up there spinning and shit.
We're looking at the yellow and red balloon.
I'm gonna mess around somehow, get back over this target watch.
And as they drop in, you just have to tell us whether that's Marissa or Cody.
It is definitely Cody.
Okay. Marissa likes to fly the bar.
See, everybody's got this wind on the low level like I thought I was gonna get, and I didn't get it.
The sky is so full of balloons. And they're all just kind of hanging
Valdez
around.
is gonna come up short as well. I mean, it's
sure
a
they're
challenge, y'all.
working very hard to try to get to the target because it has become so calm.
Actually, he's pretty good on spot.
That
Oh
actually
shit!
the technique
Go ahead, Valdez.
Cody's. Yeah, Cody's
No,
making
don't
his
disappear.
way here to the Western Triangle.
Don't disappear. Yeah, now my balloon decides it wants to take a left turn up there. I'm coming right back. I just burn a little bit. Come on, Val, we're rooting for you, buddy.
Point where he wants to throw it.
Come on. Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
You're
Oh,
always flying
snap,
like
come
3
on.
seconds, 4 seconds ahead of what you're doing. Here comes out the orange marker.
Come on. Got to hit the ground one time. Close as you can to the target, to the center.
What a great day to be flying, but a challenging day to be flying competition.
All right. That's the lowest. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Okay, so he didn't have to touch. That's fine. Burn up, burn up, burn up. So he pretty much was nice at this level here. Nice job, dude. Nice freaking job.
But still it scores, and they're going to have points on the board.
We got Ron.
Like we talked about yesterday, you want to
Ron
score
Dog
every
coming back.
single day to be at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the week.
I just said the heck with it and I'm gone. I'm just flying off.
West target, double drop target. Seems like he's going to probably try and go up again and start all over.
Natasha's coming back down again.
Today's the type of day.
So the white, red, and black racer, that's Edward Gordon from Austin, Texas.
Which one? One in the sun or?
black checkerboard in the
I don't know what
arrows.
else to tell y'all.
She's making another drop. There's Xfinity.
I'm trying to find the opposite wind up here. There's got to be something up here. I'm looking at the clouds and they're all going the same direction, but what if just above that cloud line, there's a whole 180-degree turn up there? I've got 30 minutes to get on that target.
Art, actually, Natasha was over the top of me. I took a picture of her when I was in the center of the field at 8. Feels like the time lasts forever, so it's actually been almost 20 minutes. Well, 10 minutes, anyway, since she's been over the top of me in the center of the field, and she's making her approach from the south back to the north, looking at that eastern target.
I was getting further and further away. This is going on.
She's just been right in the center of that field. Up, down, up, down. It's like, what floor would you like to go to?
Yeah, I definitely failed this one. And if I don't land soon, I'm going to be flying over in the Atlantic Ocean. And I'd rather not do that.
We just have this cluster of balloons hanging. Every so often, somebody finds a little bit of direction. And actually, I'm looking up, probably up 500 feet or so.
So yeah, if you fly too far, you'll end up in the Atlantic Ocean, guys.
To the northeast.
Well, Archie's going up again. She didn't like the track that she had, so she's going to try it one more time again. Try again if you don't succeed the first time.
Keep the catch. And too fast.
Guess I'll land at this airport or try
His
to.
racer dropping
I'll accept my defeat today. Didn't do too well. Congratulations to Valdez. You definitely came in clutch there, bro.
right out there by the Kachina balloon of Cody Byers.
Let's see, we got Allen. Yeah, you kind of caught the same stuff I caught just about.
Keith
Crazy,
always near
man.
the top of the leaderboard at the local balloon club,
What happened to you, Jeff? Where you at?
competitions.
Ask and you shall receive, right?
You're just very invisible. I can't see you.
Watching Cody Byers.
You're so invisible right now.
Kachina balloon. Keep getting great shots of him as he continues to try and
I'm
navigate.
just way the
I see
hell
Keith
up in
has
the air
changed
right
direction.
now. Way the hell in there.
Right there, Art, just bending out really good. He slowed himself from a nice turn on the descent. Maybe these triangles, but he may try again.
I wouldn't put it past him. He'll keep working it.
Well, I definitely blew wind today. I just couldn't catch that lower left wind that y'all got for some reason. I just could not get it. I had it for a minute, and then I saw Joe go up. I was like, ooh, I need that right track. And then I just couldn't get the left back. I made a rhyme just like that. Hey.
A little bit of waltzing on the north end of the field, and that balloon pole dancer, that's the one with the black, green.
We got him. We got him.
He's going for a little waltz up there.
But how are y'all catching that? See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got that turn right
I
there.
can't wait to see.
I mean,
some
Allen
of the
honestly
track
lost it
of
too,
these
but like,
flights,
man.
especially looking at the altitudes,
Because I was expecting that to happen. I was looking for it because obviously I knew it was there, but it just did not come back for me. All right, we got Joe Chips. If he didn't touch the ground the first time, he was able to score again or get another pass, a chance to touch and go or whatever. They actually had a good. The angle of the winds have changed on a lot of shit. This is bipolar winds.
And we have a shot back on the field. Pat Irwin is high overhead. He's still over Concession Row near the south end.
Good shot.
Remember, his balloon is yellow at the bottom.
All right, bro.
Into the
I'm gonna catch this screenshot now.
But he's probably a good 1,000.
Wherever you landed. Bow. Get up, get up, get up. You can't land here. You disqualified. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Go up. Overbird. Oh shit. Get it, Joe. Good shit, bro. Nice shit, dude. You want to catch that bowl updraft now? Yup. Alright. I'm literally about to go into the ocean if I don't fucking pay attention. What's the fuck? Just a random airplane sitting out there.
Oh, there you go. We're seeing looking
Well,
up at him.
what's up, Ron Dog?
You back down onto the field. So kind of towards the top of the picture is where we are on the rooftop studio. You saw the balloons along the side, and in the lower right is where the targets are. You saw
Yeah, I'm landing at this airport. Might crash into this plane that's just randomly sitting there. You said bang. Good job, y'all. Good job.
Here comes another one.
I still think we need to have basket banner numbers on all.
I mean, unless y'all want to go do a splash and dash for quite a while, I mean, the airport's going to be the best last chance hope. And we got
that one for you.
Mr. Ron Dog over there in the Huey. What kind of airplane? Helicopter. What's up, buddy? Yeah, get it. Get it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get out, get out, get out. Well, I just want to say thank y'all for joining me on this competition flight today, and thank y'all for those who were just watching and hanging out. It's been fun. Definitely wish I did a little better, but congratulations to Valdez and Chips and Ron Dog. You definitely came in kind of hot, but you still got scored. And Alan, hey, thank you again for joining us. Maybe next time you and I can get a little closer to the targets. I guess we'll start to do we'll do another competition event here soon. Y'all just stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have better weather. I'm gonna find out tomorrow. So our next state to be in. We're going to be in Readington, New Jersey. Like Reading and then Ton, T-O-N. Readington, New Jersey. Tomorrow morning is where we're going to be at. And see, they said the winds will start dying down once the sun sets. Shout out to the flyby. Alright.
The ones that are over on the east side will, but if you kind of take a gander to the northwest, you have that yellow balloon with the red verticals going up.
Alright. Over there for a landing. It says Unafraid Sloth 99. These names, bro. Names trip me out. Alright, so we got no
strategizing if
airplanes
we're gonna
coming
go
through.
here to launch because we're going to fly this kind of track. All of that just went out the window. Everything just changed, and now we've got to be able to adjust.
So tomorrow morning is just gonna be a fun mass ascension flight. Tomorrow evening just be a fun mass ascension flight. We'll all lift off from the same spot, you know. What up, son? I almost hit a forklift. Yeah, that was a nice, gentle landing. A rough takeoff, but a good landing.
Those of you here watching it on the field, when you get back home or to your RV or hotel, be sure and check it out at Balloon. Coverage of Balloon Fiesta. Previous years, and you can't get out here to the field, be sure and check us out.
And we're down, ladies and gentlemen. We are down, 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 down. Alright, turn these off.
What a great shot we have of the target and the triangles we've been talking about. Again, you want to be, your markers, you want to be as far apart, but yet inside that set of triangles. That view coming from our balloon camera with Pat Burwell. And Zach looks like he is making his approach. That's the black, pink, yellow, green.
Who's that? That is Alan? Yep. I don't see nobody else. He did a highway landing. Well, we got a whole field over here. You're gonna get a ticket one day, boy. You keep doing that shit. I got Alan over here, and then I got Ron over here in his chopper. The landing was actually quite nice.
I'm thinking the other thing is that the X's are along the north end, and then you have the diamonds, the triangles, more towards the south. With this pattern from west to east, you're going to go over them or between them. You're not going to be able to hit both. Or at least it's going to be tough.
You are 100% correct, sir.
Get it, run, dog. Get it. That's a pretty helicopter. That's a real pretty helicopter. I wish they'll let y'all ride. I mean, you know one thing they need to do is other simmers can fly in other simmers planes with them. That's what they need to fucking do. All right. Got Mr. Allen coming in. With the chemtrail above us. Straight chemtrail. Well, yeah, obviously balloons for sure. I'm just saying all the aircraft. I'm telling you, you don't know how much if they can do that. That would like make it, man. They need to get their head on right. All right, here we go, guys. We got Allen coming on in. Joe Chips and Valdez already landed. We got Ron. He's in the chopper. He scored third, so that's not bad. Me and Allen, we didn't score, so we finished tied at fourth. That's a beautiful chopper, man. All right. Yes, sir. Now, I'll probably be flying solo or probably with Balloon Hunter in the morning. I wonder where T-White is. I haven't seen him today. Gotta check on him, make sure y'all alright. Yeah, man. See you later, my boy. Have fun. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Appreciate you coming out, man. Good job.
Watch that happen. It is going to be at the 2-hour and 45-minute mark of today's show. The curse of the balloon camera is broken. Great job, Pat Irwin and crew.
All right, I got you back, Alan. Got your crew member right here. Let's go. The dude runs slow as hell, though.
Yep, 166, Al Appenzeller.
Dude runs so slow.
In the dark blue backgrounds with the yellow vertical and horizontal stripes, accented also by some green ones. That was Al. We just watched his throw.
That is so cool. Screenshot.
Because the direction just changed again. Now they're right on the deck. There's north and southeast. So now when I said, oh, you're not going to be able to get both, now the direction has changed. You could get both the X's.
All right, Alan, good stuff, buddy. Yes, sirree. Very nice, man. Very nice. We came ran all over here, kid. Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Good stuff, Alan. Run, dog. Hey, man. I appreciate y'all. Don't be a stranger now. Don't be a stranger. I'll be flying every day. Either me, Chips, morning, night, somebody flying it. We're going to set up another competition flight soon. We got some pilots from Brazil. They want us to come out there for a night or two to come fly in their city, so that'd be pretty cool we can do. But yeah, y'all did a hell of a job tonight. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all are now part of the balloon tribe. Can't go nowhere. Not playing. But yeah, we're going to continue to fly. We will be at Readington, New Jersey. I put it in the comments. But hey, I really appreciate y'all. Hope to see y'all again. And Albuquerque coming up in October. I got some special things planned for that. So you know, keep coming with us along the tour. And we'll be in Albuquerque for that October, and literally live with the real Albuquerque. So, anyways, shout out to all of my new hot air balloon pilots that joined us today. Y'all did amazing. Thank y'all for joining us. See y'all again. We better see y'all again. Ha ha. Anyways, it's your boy Bayou Man Gaming. I'm gonna tell everybody to have yourself a good night. You're awesome. You kick ass. If somebody tells you differently, tell them they are crazy. Okay? Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all in the morning.